Well, good morning, folks. And we've just...
Good morning from...
the Isle of Skye. So we've just crossed back over from Harrison Lewis back to Skye. We're sitting on the ferry waiting to leave. We didn't film anything this morning because it was pitch black. But I think we're about to go, so we'll catch you in a minute. Inevitably, spending 3 weeks in a van brings with it its own issues. One of them being laundry.
Welcome to the Laundrette! Can I have the bag, please, sir?
As if I'd have the bag on me. There you go. Oh, Freddie knickers. They're mine.
Washing done. So that's £5.
Yep.
£5 for the wash. If you need a washing tablet, they'll give you a tablet for 50p. And it was £2.50 to tumble dry for 30 minutes. I want the cow.
I got one. Ow! Well, good morning. We're about halfway down on the Isle of Skye. And we've come back here because last time when we came here we took some images, but we weren't that happy with them. It was a few years ago. Technology and the cameras have moved on. We've got newer equipment now. So we thought it'd be worth coming back and giving it another go. And obviously every time you come and take a picture of some, even if it is the same place, the weather conditions change and so does the atmosphere within the photo. So that's why we're back down here. It's still dark. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of sun in a mo, and we'll light up the Cullins in the background as well as the bridge. This beautiful old bridge was built between 1810 and 1818 by Thomas Telford.
This sculpture pays tribute to Norman Colley and John Mackenzie, two renowned mountaineers who are credited with creating many of the routes across the Cullen mountain range in the mid to late 1800s.
The enchanted river that runs below the bridge is filled with crystal clear water, and the area is full of myth and legend. One such legend is of a female warrior, the greatest warrior of Scotland, who fought the greatest warrior of Ireland here. Legend has it, it was this battle of forces that created the mountains, and it is the tears of the Scottish warrior's daughter that created the river. Things you do for a photo. So we're completely windswept and cold after taking a few pictures of the Old Manor store and the loch, and now what we're doing is we're heading off of the Isle of Skye. We're just coming into Portree, but we're heading off the Isle of Skye, and we're going to make our way to the infamous Loch Ness to see if we can see any monsters. So we're just making our way to Loch Ness, which was literally 500 metres down the road, and we stumbled across another waterfall. Scotland never fails to amaze.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last.
So we're at Fort Augustus at the head or the tail of Loch Ness, whichever way you look at it. But we are at the south end. And we're going to go for a little walk around the little village here. Yes. And we're going to bring you along, and you don't have to get wet.
separate ways as we fade into grey. But I still miss the way you used to feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go? It's time to surrender. Now that it's ended, nothing to say, 'cause guess we've said it all. Now why do we care?
So in a true adventure van, Freddie style, we've arrived at the Loch Ness and all its little quaint shops after they've shut. So all that's open is a couple of chippers and a few restaurants. So we need to get out of here. We'll go and show you the loch, as in Loch Ness, and then we'll take a doodle toward Fort William and then onward to Glencoe.
Welcome to Loch Ness.
So I could have a bit of a result here, people. So it's quite late in the evening, we're still at Loch Ness, and Claire's just gone wandering off to get us some fish and chips. True camper style fish and chips though. Out of the paper, with fingers, no knife and forks. It's taking her time though. Loch Ness. Freddie. Claire. Chips. So we're taking a bit of a risk here, folks. As much as it's probably not showing on the video, it's getting quite dark now, and we're heading away from Loch Ness and going toward Glenfinnan. Hopefully, so that tomorrow we get there early enough, we'll be able to catch the Harry Potter steam train going over the viaduct. So that's what we're going to aim to do. But the problem with that is, as it gets more and more dark as night approaches, it's always harder to find a park up. It's a risk we want to take, so we're driving all the way back over to the west coast. Let's see how we get on.